The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNCNow.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mabuhay and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees and shares everything new. I am King Gonzalez, and you guys are watching the 7th episode of the 5th season of Realty Realities. A good Saturday afternoon to everybody. Kamusta po kayo? I'm trying to be lively, but I'm a bit shaken up because of the shocking news that I just recently learned about. And shocking because one of the major property developers in the country has been sued by a contractor, and the government has already frozen its assets. But we are not going to talk to you about this news. But hopefully, we could get one of the representatives of this major property developer to talk to us about it and probably explain to them or to explain to us in the audience their side of the story. This afternoon is something shocking also to me because we're going to talk about home lifts. Imagine, sino ang may pangangailangan sa isang elevator sa loob ng bahay? But yes, it is already in town because it provides accessibility, it provides comfort, and it provides safety, especially not to the able bodies kasi 'di ba yung mga kabataan talagang kaya pa nilang mag-slide down their stairs to go down to the ground floor of their homes. Pero these products are specially used or specially good for those who have elderlies inside their homes and also people who have special needs. And having a home lift is definitely a must for your homes, especially if you live like 2 to 3 stories or probably 4-story houses. And that's going to be explained to us by our guest for this afternoon. But before we get to her, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Nandyan parate ang Vista Residences. Vista Residences are your condominiums conveniently located just across the schools of your kids. And in fact, just the other day, I just visited one of the units at 309 Vista, that's in Katipunan, where when I opened the window, I just saw the football field of Ateneo. And I believe that's also gate 5. I also saw that there's a an overpass that's very near to Vista 309 where your son or your daughter can just walk to the overpass, cross over it, and then go to Ateneo already. So most of their condominiums are conveniently located a stone's throw away from the major universities, also offices. Where do you get your vista from? I'll tell you later where. Okay, we also want to thank Q Bags by Candy. Q Bags by Candy are the bags from the artisans in Marikina, commissioned by the famous actress, Miss Candy Pangilinan, who sells it not only to actors and actresses, but they're also made available to us, the regular people. Last and the newest, Popeyes. Ooh, battered chicken. Masarap. So if you wanna have a good choice of selection for fast food, please go on to and visit the nearest Popeye store in major malls. Also, the one that we visited is along Quezon Avenue, their 50th store. Very spacious, very beautiful. One that you must visit and have a picture of and post on your Instagram and Facebook. All right. So, as I was telling you guys earlier, making it accessible for people to go up and down their homes. And is it a necessity? Well, she's going to answer that question for us. We have the sales and marketing manager of, let me just pronounce it correctly, Accesso Home Lifts. Let's welcome Miss KattFelipe.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Kat. Thank you,
You
thank you.
pronounced it right.
Well, I had to stop and then clear my mind that it's accesso because it's access. Tama?
Yes, correct.
Right. Alam nyo, we were a bit late in airing this because Miss Kat was busy, and she's not busy with her makeup. She was busy with a client. At mukhang ano, ma'am, no? The demand is getting there.
Yes, yes. Actually, when we first started, it's actually the reason why we even brought in the home gifts here in the Philippines. Kasi it's starting to have a demand, no?
Mhm.
But right now, mas malaki na talaga yung demand niya. And most of the time we get even walk-ins in the showroom, so we usually do scheduled visits to be able to take care of the clients. But now we have clients really walking in, magugulat na lang kami, oh, there's a client pala.
Oh, just like earlier. Okay.
Correct.
Miss Kat, um, how did the name of the company is not the trade name, of course, is Accesso, no? But the name of the company itself that brought in the home lifts is Ascendo. So
Yes,
anong backstory to Ascendo? Were they already in elevators back in the day, or how did it start?
it's actually a homegrown company. It's Ascendo Home Solutions Inc. But we carry the brand name Accesso Home Lifts. Kasi actually started with home automation, mga gate automation systems, mga electric fences, and anything for this home security. So, but then again, as I've mentioned, we saw the demand for home lifts, and that's the time that we brought in the home lifts. So we had access home lifts na. So yun yung
Mm,
naging start nun. So we
okay.
still carried our brand name Accesso.
Ascendo started when? Way back in 20 what?
Accesso actually started 2012 with gate
Okay.
automation systems.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the time that we saw the demand for home lifts, that's when we decided, okay, so let's put up Ascendo Home Solutions Inc. and then carry our brand name Accesso Home Lifts. So
Oh,
that's
correct.
how it
So,
came
so say
about.
for example, say for example, I see that you have a lift at the back of your at the back, no? Is that an Accesso brand or yung Accesso ba brand specific branch of the lifts?
Actually, Accesso is our local brand name. It's what
Mhm.
we call our home lifts, but we carry several lifts from Europe. So we have different brands, and it all works the same, but it varies depending on the need of the client. So some is readily available, as what you can see it at the back.
Nice.
But we
Nice.
also
That's a
have
nice video.
lifts that are customizable. So as you can see in the video, this is one of the cabin lifts. It's a new product that we're carrying right now. So yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice. When you say cabin lifts, ako, I'm totally lost because I live in a three-story house, but I've never yet considered having a home lift. Probably after this episode, I would consider.
You
Ano ba
should.
yung aning cost component? Parang nandun na kagad ako dun sa cost component. Pero kasi kung kaya naman, 'di ba? Then the demand is there. It's not, but I suppose ngayon talaga yung mga customers nyo are the posh villages. Are we talking about posh villages here?
Actually,
Anong
well,
current clientele?
we do have mga high-end residential houses, but it varies also. Kasi yung demand nga, sir, is there already. And it's not really just for the elderly, it's not for the disabled people. So right
Okay, okay.
now, people can
Right.
actually see the need for it, even if matagal pa. Before, when we started, some people would say na, hindi, bata pa naman, kaya ko pang umakyat baba sa hagdan. And especially the elderly ones, no, they will be in denial. Parang hindi ko pa
Uh-huh.
kailangan yan. But
Uh-huh.
now, it's really about future-proofing your home. Kasi it's not something that you're gonna change naman in the future. Maybe siguro sa design. And that's one of the advantages of the lifts that we carry. Kasi the one that you saw earlier, it's meant to be updated in time. So without having to remove the whole lift. So it's one of the
Uh-huh.
advantages that we
Uh-huh.
have.
Just curious, how big of a space does the cabin lift fit in? Gaano kalaki?
Actually, for the lifts, no, comparing it to other suppliers, the ones that we carry are actually customizable. So it would
Uh-huh.
depend on the space available. So, kumbaga, for us, we really customize the lift based on the client's requirement. We don't just sell because we want to sell the lift. We sell the lift to people who needs it. We sell the lifts to based on what they need. So if their house is, for example, it's more of pataas. Kasi as you know right now, di
Hmm.
ba, the
Yeah.
price of
Yeah.
the land tumataas din. So most
Yeah.
houses are talagang 2, 3, 4 floors na. So yun na talaga. So they would require a lift. But sometimes, dahil nga maliit yung land, they only have a small space that they can allocate pa for a lift. And
Uh-huh.
what's nice about this is we can provide you with a small lift around less than 1.4 by 1.4 meters, which can already
Yeah.
accommodate a wheelchair. Yes.
Wow.
And
Wow.
what's nice is we don't have a predefined size. So we
Uh-huh.
really match it to the client's needs.
Wow, wow. Very, very nice. I was supposed to ask you like 1.5, Bob, and you've answered it. Even 1.4. Tas
Yes.
kasha ang wheelchair doon.
Correct, yes. Of course, syempre,
Uh-huh.
it's not something na super laki like the ones that you see in the mall. But definitely, a wheelchair will fit in. And also, syempre, an
Uh-huh.
assistant who can assist someone in the wheelchair. So, pwede
Right,
pa up to
right.
2 people. So, it varies. We have different also load capacity. So, talagang
Mm-hmm.
us here in Accesso, we really match it to the needs of the client. Hindi lang, kasi we're selling this, so we sell it to them. No. It's really about building relationships with our clients and knowing what they need, not just what they want.
Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Kanina, Kat, you mentioned, in fact, you've corrected me because the notion of me wanting a home lift is just because there is an elderly person in the house who's not as mobile, as before, right? Or merong special needs na anak. So nowadays, your clientele isn't just these types, but also able bodies who just want the comfort of having a lift inside their homes. Ganon?
Ganon somehow, and also they're thinking ahead eh. Siyempre, you're
Mm-hmm.
building a home, you want to retire, 'di ba? Dun sa home mo without having to move or having to renovate so much after some time. So, mostly the clients that we have are yung mga anak. And
Ah, ah.
initially, when we were starting, bibili yung anak. So, it's for kasi 'di ba, we have extended family at home.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's really the anak who buys for, they're thinking about their parents initially. Yun yung dati. And mostly the parents would say, bakit ka pa bumili? Why do you need that? Hindi natin kailangan yan. Kaya kong umakyat, malakas pa ako, and whatnot. But after we install the lift, ngayon, tuwang-tuwa na yung parents na parang, buti pala, nag-install ka nito, buti you got this. So, they really enjoy using the lift kasi iba talaga yung comfort that it brings to the family. And it is not just for the elderly kasi what we found out, ito based lang rin sa mga kwento ng clients na parang, okay, we have clients who travel abroad or based abroad. So, they come here just to parang, ito yung ano nila, they want to rest, ganyan. So, they come back
Mm-hmm.
to rest
Okay.
here. So, they use the lift to also bring their mga luggages up and down. So, you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
carry your bags na sa stairs, which is very delicado, di ba? So, it's
Right.
also more of the safety. And hindi lang it's not just for yung mga adults siguro in the house. It's also for the kids. So they don't need to like go up and down. It's more safe because enclosed siya eh. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
being the lifts coming from Europe, they are very strict when it comes to safety. So there are really mga uh, sensors to ensure the
Uh-huh.
safety of the people using the lift.
Right. Medyo killjoy nga lang, Miss Kat, kasi sabi ko nga dun sa intro that one of the favorite of the kids is to slide down the stairs, no? Pwede pa rin naman
Ayan,
nilang gawin yon kasi meron pa rin naman silang hagdanan.
yes, pero right now, ang favorite na nila is maglaro sa lift. Actually, personally, my daughter, when she visits the showroom, she would tell me na, Mommy, can I try the lift? Can I try the
Mhm.
elevator? Sabi ko, you're not trying it anymore. You're playing with it na. So parang akala ata nila rides. Ganyan. But
Right,
she knows
right,
how to
right.
operate. She knows how to operate the lift, and she just turned 4 this year. So it's very
So
safe.
I guess it's easy to operate for kids and it's also easy to operate for adults. For elders, no?
Yes, correct.
Oh. Sige. I was very happy to hear, Kat, when you said that it's the kids. I mean, it's the children buying for their parents. Kasi alam mo, yan yung that's something that I commend the Filipino culture of loving their parents or loving our parents, and then even considering that the parents stay inside their own homes. Tapos to add to it, even thinking of the convenience of their parents by spending installing a home lift, 'di ba?
Yes.
Galing talaga ng galing talaga ng Pilipino magmahal sa kanilang mga magulang.
Yes. It's
Okay,
it's
at
really
dahil
taking care
diyan,
of our families.
right. If you love your families, go get an Accesso. Tama ba? Tama?
True.
Okay, sige. If I get one, ano naman yung mga cost considerations ko, Miss Kat?
Um, well, for the cost, syempre, medyo costly siya. Let's admit it. It's an elevator.
Ranges.
It's like a
Yeah,
car.
yeah. Mga
But
range lang.
it would really vary, no, depending on the lift that you want to get or you need to get. We have a lift that is really basic and it's more of functionality. So this is mga lifts that are installed kasi nga may elderly at home or merong
Mhm.
disabled person at home. And ito, the one that you can see at the back is actually one of
Yeah.
the lifts that we have on stock so that we can actually
Uh-huh.
install in
Uh-huh.
less than a week. As long as your house is available, we can install it. Um, and this ranges from around say 1.250 to around 1.4 m. And
Yeah. It's
it really would depend, no, on
mm,
how or where you're gonna install it. Kasi
mhm.
syempre there
Yeah,
are
but
civil
that's
works.
that's a pretty good price kasi considering like if I were in that stage, right? That I have an elderly or for convenience nga. Instead of buying another car, I would have installed a home lift that would last me for a ano ba? For a lifetime?
Oh yeah, I would say a lifetime kasi the one that we installed, no, yung pinakauna, the first installation that we did for this lift, the one at the back, is actually one of our former presidents, and up to now it's still working. So
Wow.
it's
Wow.
and this lift is actually movable, meaning if I get tired and I wanna move houses, or let's say okay, wala nang gagamit dito sa house, I just wanna use the stairs, but I have an office, I can actually move this lift to that office kasi if there's a need, must need ng office to have the lift, then I can do that, so I'm
Ano
not
ano
stuck
tawag ano
having it
tawag
at
sa lift na 'yan? What's
This
what's
one
it
is
called? This one?
stilts. It's called stilts home lift. There's
Still.
two kinds of, yes. There's two kinds. One that can accommodate a wheelchair, and one that is really for small houses, but it won't fit a wheelchair anymore. It's just for 1 to 2 person
Mhm.
standing. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
this one is usually really for mga existing houses na. And syempre yung mga, di ba, pag mga lumang houses, mga kahoy.
Okay.
So, this one is perfect and it's really user-friendly. So, a lot of
Uh-huh.
times, if people come in the showroom, they will see the lift na customizable and makikita nila this one. Parang mas gusto pa nila kasi it's simple and it can actually blend into your home, no, seamlessly kasi
Right.
it's just that. Well, nothing
Mhm.
nothing fancy, but it's very useful.
Right. Kat, okay. If I have it installed in my house, ano naman yung considerations ko when it comes to maintenance? Is it something that I have to appropriate an amount for every month or anong servicing niyan?
Yeah. Well, we do have naman a warranty, no? But after the warranty period, our clients can go into an agreement with us so that we can do the servicing of their units. We do quarterly visits, but the agreement is actually annual, and it's very minimal. It's
Okay. Annual.
basically, yes, yes. And it ranges around, let's say, less than 25,000 per year
Uh-huh.
to
Uh-huh.
maintain the lift already. It includes the preventive maintenance. It also includes service costs. Just in case you want us to check on the lift for you, then we'll be there and there's no extra cost that comes with the package. For the clients naman that doesn't want to go into an agreement, no, with us, that's fine. We will still service the lift because we do end to end, and we want to build a relationship with the client. We want to take care of them, so we will still service the lift. What we do is we recommend that they at least have it serviced at least twice a year, just
Twice a
to
year.
maintain and to prolong the life of the lift. Yes.
Okay. How fast do you guys respond to repair needs now? Ano ba
As
yan?
long
Like
as they
the next day?
No. If you call us and if you need us, we'll be there right away. It will really depend na lang on your location. So if you're near San Juan, in a few minutes we're there. So even if, and we're 24/7 when it comes to servicing. So if at night something comes up and you need us to check on the lift, if it's urgent, we can go there. But if, for example, you don't want us to go there at night kasi you want to rest na and nobody's gonna use the lift naman, then they can schedule a visit na lang. So, yun.
Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, sige, Kat. I know there are also competitors out in the market right now. Um, well, it's a good thing I invited you guys over, but well, if the other competitors would like to be in the show, just get in touch with us. But important now, the question is, how different are you compared to the other brands?
Well, like I said, it works the same. We have competitors naman who also get lifts from Europe. And the lifts work the same. Siguro magva-vary yan sa design. But for us, it's really more about building relationships with our clients. It's really providing a homemade better for our clients. So we really focus more on after-sales service, and we want to ensure, no, that they have us. If something is wrong, if they have any concerns, of course, it's not gonna be perfect, di ba? When if there's a construction, syempre there will be changes or whatnot. But our commitment to our clients is that we will be there to find solutions for them and to work something out to ensure that they will get to use and enjoy their life.
Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, because I know the president, and he's the type of person who's really focused on customer service, customizing depending on the needs of the person, and he got you because also you're that type of person, no? So I suppose that's a value that Ascendo shares in the company. Tama ba?
Yes, correct. It's actually the number one that we always talk about inside the office. And whenever we do anything, we always tell even our technicians, our engineers, we always talk to everyone. And we really want everyone to focus on taking care of our clients. Of course, there will be, sometimes there will be hurdles, there will be problems or concerns on site. But it's nothing that we cannot resolve. So,
Right, right.
yun.
Miss Kat, curious lang ako. Baka naman pwede mo ma-share, sino ba yung mga known personalities natin na meron ng
Gusto ko
akseso sa
gusto ko
kanilang mga
sana
bahay?
gusto ko sana sabihin
May pinipirmahan ba kayong NDA kaya hindi mo pwedeng sabihin?
wala naman, but of course we value our clients' privacy also. But just to give an overview, we have different clients. We have clients na businessmen. We have
Mhm.
clients na they have mga resorts also. So it varies eh. Um, but it's nice kasi we get to build like a relationship, para family na rin kami. So
Okay.
yun, I want to share. Gusto ko nang mag ano no, mag-name name.
Hindi, hindi,
Gusto ko
hindi,
nang
hindi.
mag-drop
Hindi, hindi.
names. Para
Hindi, hindi,
hindi, but
wag. Baka mapahamak ka at saka yung show. So hindi na lang.
hindi, actually they won't mind, pero syempre for their privacy also, I don't want to
Right.
like say something, but
Sige, Kat,
I'm sure
I
they
have a
won't
phone in
mind.
I have a phone in question from a friend who's into commercial center developments. Pwede rin ba ang home lift sa commercial center that's not so busy, not like your typical malls?
We actually
Pero
have
mga two-story, three-story lang ganon.
yes, we have. Actually, we have an installation in Bacolod. It's a resort type. So, we can do that as long as, kasi ang limitations lang naman natin is height. So, we
Mhm.
are able to install in commercial spaces other than mga residential houses. So, that's possible.
Nice. Nice, nice. Well, thanks letting us know kasi marami sa mga viewers natin are in property investors or commercial developers, commercial property developers. So probably they can just take a picture of your contacts later on. I'd like to show the audience now your short AVP so that they'll be able to visualize what we've discussed so far. Can we get that AVP, please?
Actually, while you're trying to get that, no, kasi you were saying kanina you have we're, of course, we have viewers na developers, and
Mm-hmm.
we do have partners right now na ganyan. What's nice about the lift is they don't have to worry about, having a pit na sobrang lalim. We don't need an overhead for your machine room. So very, very minimal when it comes to civil works. So I think it's one of the things that they will get to enjoy dealing with home lifts instead of conventional lifts.
Iyo. Nice, nice. Miss Kat, any final message to the viewers, or you might want to invite them to your showroom?
Yes. Well, first, thank you so much for having us here. And for clients and for those who are looking for home lifts, or for those who just wants to make their homemade better, you can give us a call or Viber us at 0966 762 0599. It's on the screen right now. Or you can schedule a visit here in our showroom. We are in Green Hill, San Juan. It's at Missouri Square Building. So just give us a call so that we can schedule your visit with us. Ay, taga lang,
Yan.
merong pumapasok. Ang
At
bago.
at
Parang nagutom ako
siyempre,
bigla.
at siyempre,
Thank you
ma'am,
so much.
dahil kami nagpapasalamat for you being here at Realty Realities. Would like to thank you, through our sponsor also, Popeyes, at masarap ang kanilang
Ang
chicken.
bago.
And it's
Nagutom ako
something
bigla.
also that you can share to the team.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Popeye.
Yan. So that's a Saturday afternoon. We have home lifts. Is it already a necessity? Well, I guess Miss Cat already answered it. Not just for safety of people who are in need of it, like the elderlies, but it's also being installed in houses that just thinks of comfort for their parents, for their loved ones, for their kids. So you've also heard, how um affordable it is. It's something that you can exchange, buying or postpone buying a vehicle so that you can think about the safety of your loved ones inside the homes. So if you need to get in touch with Accesso, you've got the numbers earlier. So we'd like to thank you. And as I've said earlier, if you are looking for a condo that's conveniently located, right across the major universities, you can get in touch with Core Global Brokers Division of Vista Residences. You have the numbers there, but it's easier to remember my number, King Gonzalez, at 0917-166-6234. So this has been King Gonzalez of Realty Realities. We'd like to thank you for spending your afternoon with us. Mabuhay po kayo, and God bless us all.